Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com. In this video you will learn about the feeling of belonging. Now this is kind of the opposite of my last video of non-judgmental awareness, but there's kind of the yin and yang that go together, and this is kind of the yang to my last video and that. Now the feeling of being the feeling of belonging and relating to other people, especially for cancer survivors, is really a pretty important aspect of being a new survivor, because you start to kind of feel like you need to relate to people that have been through a similar experience as you. And I know very well, just by my own experience, that's exactly how I was feeling at the time. The important part for me was just a feeling of belonging. Of course I was loved. Of course I had a good support group, but there was a little piece of me that was missing in there, that was really needing to feel like I was part of a support group, or just a different belonging of people within even just my peer range that knew or that could understand where I was at. And I didn't really have that going on during the first year or so of my survivorship and my remission side of my lymphoma. So it was really kind of a tough battle for me, but I did a lot of things that helped keep me kind of, not dwelling on it, but there was just that little thing in the background that was just kind of eating at my head. And over time, people started to kind of come about, and I started kind of being the one that people were coming to. And even to this day, within my peer group and social network, and people that I've known for a really, really long time start to kind of hit me up and let me know that, hey, this person was diagnosed, and is there anything you can do to help? Or this person is going through a really tough time right now and doesn't really know, can you talk to them a little bit? And so I've kind of been a good resource for people that I've known over the years, to kind of help guide them a little bit. And that was one of the main reasons for creating Internal Architect, and hopefully being able to kind of help out in the long run, for people outside of my peer group, to help them understand that there is a lot more to it than just the feeling of belonging that you kind of start to really desire and need in your life. I felt alone for a while about it. Not depressed alone, but just like, I was the only one. And it was for a little while it was tough, and it made me consciously aware of a lot of things that really were happening. And that's when I started to kind of reach outside of my network and start trying to just even have small conversations with people that have had and gone through cancer. And that really started to kind of fill the void that I was feeling in my life, right? And that's why it's important to kind of start doing those things outside of your comfort zone, because it helps train you to really open up as a person and start to really learn about yourself kind of at a deeper level. And therein lies kind of the big difference between the feeling of belonging and non-judgmental awareness, because there are those people that are reaching out to you, just trying to relate to you, are also feeling a little bit of a void. Now, doesn't mean you can't connect with them and not, because they didn't have cancer. It's just there's a bit of belonging that is felt between everyone in the world that really wants to engage in a better light as they get older, and even as they're young and getting older too. And that feeling of belonging really can help you understand the difference between the not being judgmental with people and then being open with people that are just really having a hard time. Cancer for me was the thing that really opened up my world in every aspect and has helped me really understand why it is important that you do the same thing too, because as you get older, you start to realize that you know, maybe you didn't do this and maybe you didn't do that, and those regrets are really a tough pill to swallow when it comes down to really trying to do and be the best that you can be. And at this point, trying to live with no regret is what it's all about for me, and it's really helped kind of find the area of peace in my life that I've been searching for too. So, you know, keep those things in mind, and, you know, keep working, keep moving forward with everything that you are doing. You know, you are on the right track and you are doing the right things. So continue down that path, and when you start to feel stuck, just, you know, take that step back and reassess, and that is okay, and that goes for every aspect of your life, you know. And just remember that feeling of belonging, it will come. You just got to keep putting the work in to do it. So awesome. I hope you liked this video. If you got any questions or comments, hit me in the comment section below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And if you like the channel, hit subscribe, and you know, it'll get you let you know when I'm putting out more content. And, you know, I really do appreciate your time and your energy going into watching the videos. And, you know, thank you again, and I will catch you on the next video.